Get up off my floor. I need you to leave, you can't be here no more.
How do you come together with your bandmates? Because they're in other cities.
Yep.
How does that work out?
My manager, Robert, is a fantastic guy, and what he does is he helps young artists all around the world, and he finds the best of the best, and he's created something called the Brotherhood of the Guitar. And that's when he first approached me, was just to be in his brotherhood before he met me and decided to manage me. But he finds these incredible players from all over, whether they're drummers, bass players, or guitar players. And he had these, especially these three, and he'd said, look, I'll find a place for you guys. I don't have a drummer hood or the bass guitar hood yet. So it really, he goes, I'll find something for you. And he has drummers, like I said, all over the world. And he found a good match for what would be for me. So he picked one of the best young drummers, Bobby Rosson, one of the best young bass players, Hunter Craig, and absolutely fantastic guitar player named Steve Costello, who's actually from Toronto.
Yeah.
And we got together and it just worked. So that was the birth of the band. And
Go ahead.
And Steve has some great pipes too, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, he does. I'm gonna get him in for he's going in for some more vocal lessons so we can start to do some more harmonies. And we're gonna put together some of the harmonies, and hopefully we can get my bass player to do some 3-part harmonies. I don't think he knows about that yet, though. So.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. And Lyric, can you talk a little bit about Robert, a renowned photographer who's done a ton of work over decades, very respected man.
Robert, oh my, where do I start? He's one of the most incredible people you'll ever meet, honest to God. The amount of time he puts into everything he loves, I think he only gets about 4 hours of sleep a night, because I can text him at 6 o'clock in the morning my time, and that's 3 a.m. in the Vegas, and he's still awake.
Oh.
Or he's just woken up, one or the other.
Right.
Really, but the amount of dedication and to work with someone who's he's so knowledgeable. You're with them, and then he goes, and he just says something. He goes, I got a text. He goes, who is it? He goes, it's Mick Jagger. I'm like, what are you? Wow. He doesn't go, that's Richard. Who cares? Like, it's like you're with him, and he gets a call, and it's like, who is that? Oh, it's Kenny Wayne Shepherd.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, all right. He's so much fun to be around, and he's like, I thought I had a lot of energy because like I don't sleep much. Like I'll go to bed late, wake up early. I love my exercising, and he gives me a run for my money. I'll tell you.
Really?
The guy's going stop. He's so incredible. He's so driven, and when he believes in something, he'll really put everything he has into it. And I respect him so much for that. And I think there's not a better manager. So yeah.
For you, that's a good hookup, eh?
Oh, that's a great hookup for sure.
I think you're set.
Yeah.
He's ready.
Yeah. So did Robert help put that together in California with Warren and the guys there? Like Tim Pierce, one of the Guitar World calls him one of the top 10 session players ever. Like,
Tim Pierce was actually Warren's connection. Robert does as well, of course.
But it came from Robert, right?
Yeah. So Robert put me together with Warren. He's known Warren for a long time. Warren's done some work with some more of his Brotherhood kids. And so Warren did, and he said, I want to have Tim Pierce playing your album. I'm like, excuse me? Sorry? Who's that? Yep. Oh, okay, really? Okay. So that was my kind of response when I first found out. I was blown away. But no, Robert has these connections, and he knows these people. Everyone knows him. Anywhere you go, anywhere, literally, and someone goes, Robert. He goes, yes. and he just knows everybody. and so when he put me together with Warren, I knew exactly who Warren was, and because he produced one of my favorite records by the Fray, and so it was just. It was unbelievable to get to work with Warren, and Robert just, like I said, he's an amazing person with some amazing connections, and it was great. But Tim Pierce that was Warren's main session guy, and he's still using him, and I'm pretty sure he's playing on the next set of 6 songs I just did with Warren.
Fantastic. Wow. So through to you was November, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then another 6. Wow.
So I recorded 5 songs the first time, which we released on. So that's going to be the 4th album. Third is the hidden, unreleased vinyl album, which will come out at a later date. And the first released when I was 12 and 14. So yeah, this is the first really big step for me with a really like high production rate and definitely a phenomenal producer.
I don't know how to get through to you. This just shows it's more than one, it's two. I love you, but hate you at the same time.